A big development tonight in the Fulton County election interference case. The first of the 19 defendants admitted that he's guilty in the scheme as part of a plea deal. Bail bondsman Scott Hall pleaded guilty to 5 counts of conspiracy to commit intentional interference with the performance of election duties. Fox News' Rob DiRienzo is at the live desk. Rob, what does this mean for all the other defendants?
Hey there, Tom. Well, for the defendants who were allegedly involved in a scheme to bust into election equipment in Coffee County, this could change a lot. As part of his plea deal, bail bondsman Scott Hall agreed he will testify against the others, which could strengthen DA Fani Willis's case against them.
So will now come to order. Remain seated.
A major development in the Fulton County election interference RICO case at a surprise hearing Friday evening. The first defendant admitting guilt, bail bondsman Scott Hall.
How do you plead to the 5 counts of conspiracy to commit intentional interference with performance of election duties?
Guilty.
Hall owned up to the charges. He interfered with Coffee County's election machines to try to find proof of election interference.
It's always very helpful from a prosecutor's point of view to have a cooperating defendant, which is what it looks like they've got here.
Georgia State Law professor Karen Morrison says Hall's agreement to testify against other defendants could spell bad news for them.
They have all kinds of documentary evidence, but they don't have someone who is literally there potentially who can say, we discussed this, we discussed that, this was the plan.
As part of the deal, Hall will be on probation for 5 years and have to pay $5 grand. On top of agreeing to testify, he also agreed to write a letter of apology to the citizens of Georgia. He's also banned from any polling activity. Since the charges were downgraded to misdemeanors, he can continue his work as a bail bondsman.
Well, I think this is good news for Fani Willis. It's a small brick in the wall she has to build in terms of proving her case. It does indicate that the merits of her case were strong, or certainly strong enough to make him think he didn't want to roll the dice.
And prosecutors also plan to offer plea deals to Trump lawyers Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro, which would also likely be in exchange for their cooperation in trial. Their lawyers haven't said whether or not they'll take them, but they are up against the clock with their trials expected to start in just a few weeks. Tom.
All right, Rob, thanks for the latest.